Welcome in. It's going to do a love reading today. Let's see what wants to come out. The Two of Cups came out and the Queen of Swords came out in reverse. Okay. So you might be holding back from something that you feel like isn't mutual. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe there was something that you wanted to happen, but it's not happening. Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. So maybe you're waiting for some truth, some clarity in a situation. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so looks like there's a situation that is being held back. So you're in the Queen of Swords reverse energy, maybe a little bit cold towards it. The Magician wanted to come up, and the Ace of Cups. So you might be manifesting a love offer in this situation, even though right now it looks like there's nothing. The Hierophant's here in reverse. Yeah, so there's no commitment here right now. But the Page of Wands is here. This is either what you are wanting out of the situation, or this is what's coming next. Oh. Queen of Wands in reverse. So maybe you've been waiting, you've been holding back. Maybe this has made you feel a little bit insecure. Why is this being held back? The Emperor in reverse. Okay, so there could be some control issues going on here. Six of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. And the Chariot. Those are conflicting energies. Eight of Wands in reverse is talking about delays. The Chariot's talking about moving forward. So maybe that's the issue, is somebody's having control issues of wanting to hold back and wanting to move forward. Yeah, there's the Page of Cups. Somebody's wanting to move forward with some kind of an offer or an apology, and there's the Nine of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment for somebody. Seven of Wands. So you might have had to really stand your ground in this situation, or they're standing their ground. Maybe they're a really stubborn person. Two of Wands. Okay, Two of Wands is a good energy. That's future planning. Maybe you saw future with this person. So it looks like they're planning to come out of this lack situation with you. The Seven of Pentacles is here in reverse. So they haven't been giving to the situation. Maybe you haven't been giving to the situation. The Nine of Swords is here in reverse. So this Two of Wands is talking about moving things out of lack, moving out of anxiety. You know, maybe they haven't been investing in this like they've been wanting to. There's a Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe they weren't offering anything long-term. Or they aren't sure if they want to offer anything long-term. A Nine of Pentacles came out sideways. Yeah, so maybe they really like, you know, their independence. Maybe they aren't sure. Knight of Swords in reverse. So maybe they aren't sure about coming forward or offering that long-term stability just yet. But it does look like they want to come out of lack and anxiety. Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, so maybe they're really feeling burnout from this situation. Whoa. Four of Pentacles. Maybe they've been holding back, or you've been holding back. Four of Cups is in reverse, so maybe they don't want to hold back anymore. What's the next steps in this situation? What's the next steps? Okay, so Judgment wanted to come out. So a wake-up call. They're having a wake-up call, or they want to come in with some truth and some clarity. Okay, the Hermit. So maybe they've had some time to go within and think about this. The Ace of Pentacles is here in reverse. So it looks like this was a missed opportunity. Maybe they're feeling that now. The Knight of Cups, they want to come in with some romantic feelings. Maybe they want to take you out on a date. Maybe that's the truth and clarity, or the wake-up call that they've had. Who is this person? Who is this person? Who's this person? Maybe you aren't supposed to know who this person is. Maybe it's supposed to be a secret. So the Two of Pentacles came out. So maybe it's somebody that's been juggling. You know, maybe they just had a lot of priorities. The Moon came out. So this looks like it's a secret. Maybe it's a secret of who this person's supposed to be. The Queen of Pentacles came out. So it looks like you're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So those all came out sideways. So the energy isn't quite there yet. Maybe they're still under an illusion, or it's still being kept a secret. You're not quite sure yet. King of Pentacles in reverse. And the Empress in reverse. Ugh. Why did those two cards come out? Temperance. Okay. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, since earth sign came out twice with the King and Queen of Pentacles. Something's out of balance here. The Emperor is in reverse. The Empress is in reverse. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. Something's out of balance here. What's Temperance in reverse? What's out of balance? Let me grab a new deck here. What's Temperance in reverse? The Page of Swords in reverse. So there's no truth. There's no truth and clarity in this situation yet. The Ace of Pentacles. So it's out of balance, this offer. The Wheels in reverse. And the Fool came out in reverse. So maybe they feel like it's not time yet to take a leap. Ten of Swords in reverse, but they are hoping that there's healing to be brought to this situation. Who is this person? Who's this person? Somebody that's been holding back stability. The Queen of Pentacles came out again. The Four of Cups came out in reverse. So somebody that wants to have a new beginning with a Queen of Pentacles, somebody that they see as really stable and nurturing and loving. And there's the World. So this is not a situation that's finished yet, but I think it's also a secret who this person is. Three of Pentacles came out in reverse. So they don't feel like this situation is done yet. Strength wanted to come out. And the Lovers came out in reverse. So this isn't somebody that you're currently seeing, because Three of Pentacles is in reverse, Lovers is in reverse. This is not somebody that you're currently seeing. Three of Cups. So maybe it's somebody that wants to come back together with you. The Star is in reverse. Maybe they're not feeling very hopeful about coming back together. Two of Wands. So Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so they haven't been planning anything, but they're coming out of overthinking. And the Three of Wands came out in reverse too. So threes could definitely be a number that you're seeing a lot of. Threes are out here a lot. Ten of Cups. Queen of Wands. So this person, whoever this is, they see you as the Queen of Wands. They see you as the Queen of Pentacles. They see you as their Ten of Cups. Their Nine of Cups is also out here. So, I mean, this is somebody that sees you as everything. They've just been holding back. Nine of Cups is in reverse. All of this has been held back. How does this person feel about the collective? Four of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords. So maybe they had to deal with some anxiety around the situation. The Ace of Swords. Maybe they had to gain some clarity around the situation. There's the Hanged Man. So maybe they needed to look at this from a new perspective also. Maybe the way they were seeing it before, it wasn't going to work. They had to take that time to see it differently. The Queen of Swords in reverse came out again. So this could be their energy or it could be your energy. Maybe they feel like you're being cold towards them. Seven of Pentacles came out, but they still are wanting to give to the situation. They're wanting to invest in the situation now. The Hermit came in reverse, so they're wanting to come out of isolation. They're wanting to give more and invest more in this situation. Looks like they just needed to see things from a different perspective. This isn't bad energy out here. It just looks like they were holding back for a minute, deciding whether they should move forward or they should hold back is really what it looks like. This looks like a new person. This doesn't look like somebody coming back around. Ace of Wands. Yeah, they want to offer something now. You got the Seven of Pentacles, the Hermit reverse, and the Ace of Wands. So that's where we're at right now in the story. They want to offer something now. The Empress in reverse. So maybe they feel like you're no longer giving to the situation. Maybe they feel like, you know, with that Queen of Swords in reverse, you're being a little bit cold towards them. Devil's in reverse, they're releasing that. This could be a past person too. Maybe they're releasing a past attachment that they had so they can offer something new. Yeah, there's Justice. So this is your Justice. It's coming in for you. There's the Six of Wands. They want victory and success in this situation. There's the High Priestess again. So you got the Moon and the High Priestess out here. So this could be, you know, a really spiritual connection. This could be a secret that you don't know about, or this could be, you know, you're really listening to your intuition right now. Maybe they're listening to their intuition, or maybe this is just a secret right now. There's the King of Pentacles upright. So now they're wanting to come in stable, reliable, offering something stable. The King of Pentacles started off in reverse. So now it's upright. And it's also upright with the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Devil in reverse, Justice, the Six of Wands, all those cards about moving forward. So the energy has shifted because of that Hanged Man, that perspective change. There's the Five of Pentacles. So right now, this person and you might be in no contact. You might not want to really talk to them right now. Five of Swords, because there's been conflict. Maybe it's been a challenging situation. Yeah, but the Ten of Wands. So, I mean, this caused you a lot of burdens. This caused them a lot of burdens. This situation hasn't been easy. There's the Hierophant coming in with commitment. Yeah, so they want to come in and offer something now. King of Pentacles is the only one we have out here, so you might be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. There's your King of Wands. So this could also be a fire sign. Why did that come out in reverse? Six of Swords. So maybe they're insecure about what they have to offer, because the King of Wands in reverse is someone who's more insecure, not taking that leadership position. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Seven of Cups. So maybe they're insecure about coming towards you with this Hierophant energy because they aren't sure if you have other options. Two of Swords came out, so it looks like, you know, either you're going to have a decision or they're going to have a decision. Two of Cups. The Magician wanted to pop out, and Four of Wands in reverse. So they haven't offered you anything yet, but they see you as your two. You got Two of Cups out here, Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups. They see you as all these things, as everything they want, and maybe they've had to make a decision about that. Two of Swords can also talk about balance, so maybe they need to bring balance into the situation because the Four of Wands is still in reverse. So there's not been any stability brought to the situation. Ten of Pentacles is still in reverse. So maybe they just aren't sure yet about that long-term commitment because of the Seven of Cups energy. Let's grab another deck here and let's see, why is the Four of Wands and Ten of Pentacles in reverse? You got all this other good energy here. Why are these in reverse? Wow. So you got the Chariot, the Lovers, the Hierophant, and Strength all came out. That's why the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Holy moly. So this person is wanting to move forward into a Lover's situation, a Hierophant situation. It's taking a lot of their strength, or they're gaining up strength. Maybe they're gaining the courage to do this. And that's why the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse now, because they haven't had the strength to do that in the past. Wow. I don't normally take more than 2 cards at a time, but those are all major arcana cards. So whatever this is for this person, this is a lot. This is a lot of courage that they're gathering to get into that King of Wands upright. The Four of Wands came out in reverse again. So I think that this is just insecurity. They aren't sure. Three of Pentacles. Maybe they aren't sure if you want to work with them. What are they not sure about? Three of Cups in reverse. They aren't sure about other options. The Wheel came out, so maybe they aren't sure if it's the right time. The World's in reverse, but they are still thinking that there's something here. This isn't finished yet. And the Magician came out in reverse, so maybe they're unsure about manipulation. Ten of Pentacles came out in reverse again. Okay, so they aren't sure about long term. They aren't sure about long term. Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, so maybe there was some heartbreak in this situation, or there's something that they're still dealing with. The King of Wands came upright this time. Two of Wands is in reverse. And Eight of Wands is in reverse. Okay, so maybe they have to deal with whatever this heartbreak is in order for them to get into that King of Wands upright energy so that they can move things forward. Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so they have to be honest. They have to be honest. Seven of Cups in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. So there's no truth and clarity right now. You know, this can be talking about letting go of illusions, letting go of fantasy. There's the Knight of Wands. Okay, so and the Nine of Pentacles. So maybe they're enjoying being single right now, or they think you're enjoying being single. Why did the Knight of Wands come out? Two of Swords in reverse, so they made a decision. Page of Pentacles is in reverse, though. They haven't offered anything, but they're making a decision. And here's the Six of Pentacles to give equal give and take in this situation. Queen of Cups in reverse. So maybe they've been holding back emotions. Maybe you've been holding back emotions from this situation. I haven't seen really any like King or Queen of Cups yet, so I haven't seen any emotions. There's the Knight of Cups. So they want to come in, you know, they want to take you out on a date. Maybe they realize they've been holding back, and that Six of Pentacles energy is equal give and take. So they want to give to you, they want to receive, equal give and take. So they're coming in with the Knight of Cups. Eight of Swords in reverse, getting out of their head. Ace of Swords is in reverse, though. This is like start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. They want to, they don't want to. They want to, they don't want to. There's the King of Swords, though. So you got the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords together. So it looks like they are moving towards being more open and honest from where they started. Page of Cups, there's a love offer. It could be something small, or it could be an apology. That's okay. Ten of Swords in reverse. There's the Tower in reverse. So coming in, maybe they're trying not to disrupt things. They're trying not to make it chaotic. Or this just hasn't happened yet. Why is the Tower in reverse here? Temperance in reverse. Yeah, because they don't want to throw things off balance. They want to keep things balanced. They want to stay in that Ten of Swords reversed with the hope and the healing, and, you know, let's keep this smooth. Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they want to stay away from conflict, chaos. Queen of Pentacles came out in reverse again, and Queen of Swords. Maybe they don't want to throw off your stability. Queen of Wands came out in reverse too. These just came out together. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, and Queen of Swords upright. So maybe they aren't wanting to come in and disrupt things. They aren't wanting to come in and disrupt your stability or your confidence, you know. Maybe they're just wanting to have an honest conversation with you with that Queen of Swords. She's very discerning. She's very logical. You know, maybe that's what they're wanting. There's Judgment. So yeah, they're wanting to come in with some kind of clarity, some kind of wake-up call. Express their truth. Nine of Cups in reverse. So maybe what they want to tell you is they didn't, you know, they aren't happy with how the situation is right now. Ten of Wands in reverse. So maybe they've been releasing burdens, or once they talk to you, this will release a lot of their burdens. Ace of Cups in reverse. Maybe they want to tell you why they've been holding back, because that's still going with the Judgment card. Knight of Swords. They want to be honest. And there's the Two of Cups. So the two of Cups has come up multiple times. The Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups. This person sees you as everything they wanted, but they've been holding back, and maybe it's just because they've been releasing burdens, and maybe they're going to come in and tell you that. There's the King of Cups. He hasn't come out the whole reading until right now. Until right now with the Two of Cups, the King of Cups. So this person wants to come in and tell you they have been holding back because they've been releasing burdens. They see you as the person they have feelings for. They, you know, they're hoping it's mutual. The Two of Cups is a mutual energy. It looks like it's mutual. And I mean, they're wanting to come forward and tell you this with the truth. So how do you feel about this person? The Knight of Pentacles, that they've been moving slow. This person's been moving slow. Seven of Pentacles. This came out sideways. So to me, it looks like you're not quite sure if this is something you want to invest in or something you're going to hold back from, because they've been moving slow. They've made you wait. Seven of Swords. You feel like they're a little bit shady. Maybe they've been deceptive. Five of Swords, so there's been conflict. That was the Fool. So this is somebody that you would take a leap of faith towards, you know, a new beginning with, if they came in correct. Ace of Wands reverse. So if they come in with passion, you're probably not going to go for that. There's the Moon though. So, you know, there's some secrets, you know, there's some things that need clarity. You need clarity from them on. And there's the King of Pentacles. And you also need stability. You need them to be reliable. Something has to change in this situation in order for you to want to move forward with them. There's death and justice together. So either a transformation has already occurred or it's about to occur in this situation, and that'll be your justice. Or this is what you need to see is a transformation from them, a change in them with some reliability in order for you to move forward. There's the Fool card. What else do we need to know about this situation? What else do we need to know here about this situation? The Emperor in reverse. So there could still be some control issues, or that's what you're going to be looking for to see if they're holding back, to see if they're controlled. Seven of Cups to see if this is illusion or fantasy. Maybe to see if there's other options. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So you don't know if you want to work with them yet. Judgment came out because you need clarity. Three of Pentacles. There's the Ace of Wands again. And the Four of Pentacles. So, I mean, it looks like you're holding back going towards that new beginning until you get the clarity that you need. There's the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. So you need that clarity. You need the truth from them before you make your decision. Five of Wands is in reverse. No more conflict. Four of Swords. A pause. Assess. Yeah. Knight of Swords is in reverse. There's the Page of Cups. You need an apology. And the Nine of Cups. So this could definitely be something that's fulfilling for you also. But you have to see that change. And there's the Ace of Pentacles. You have to see the stability with that apology. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles came out in reverse. That's a holding back energy until you see the Ace of Swords came out in reverse, until you see the truth. When is this coming in? When is this coming in? Strength. Strength. So, I mean, that's Leo season. So this could be Leo season that this comes in, or it could just be telling you to keep strong, wait. The Devil popped out. Don't obsess over the timing. Page of Wands, don't obsess over this new beginning. The Hermit's reversed and Two of Cups. So, I mean, it's telling you this is coming in. You know, this is your Two of Cups. It's coming in. This offer is coming in for you. They're coming out of isolation. You know, they needed the time to go through their own awakening. They needed the time to go through their own healing and let down those burdens in order for this to move forward. Ace of Cups came out in reverse again. Three of Cups and Seven of Pentacles. So they want to reunite. They want to work together, but they're still holding back. It looks to me like they're holding back an offer, but the Page of Cups is upright. So, you know, maybe they just want to come in with an apology and talk first and then offer something, you know, maybe even ask you out on a date with that Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, before the real offers come in, because they don't know, maybe they don't know how you feel. If there was a lot of damage done in this situation, or, you know, they waited too long, maybe they don't know if you're dating somebody else. There's the Ten of Pentacles and the Hangman. Yeah, so they needed a new perspective. Either they needed a new perspective or you needed a new perspective on this situation. Okay, what's the advice? Any advice for the collective? Page of Swords in reverse, the Wheels reversed, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so something's coming in. It might not be time yet, or it might be just on divine timing. And the Page of Swords is in reverse. You don't have clarity right now. You don't know the truth right now. But an offer is coming in. And it wouldn't tell us who it was. So maybe you don't know who and you don't know when. And Strength was here to tell you not to obsess. You know, Strength and the Devil came out earlier. So don't obsess. I know it's easy. It's easy to obsess about who and when. But there's a Ten of Wands. Don't let this burden yourself with wondering, when is this going to happen? How is this going to happen? Who is it going to be? You know, don't obsess over those things. So, okay. I hope this resonated for you guys. And if it did, hit that like button and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.